Hi everyone, welcome to the Tap Into Your Talents Academy. My name is Melody and I'm going to tell you more about what the Tap Into Your Talents Academy is and who I am for the ones who don't know me yet, how it all started and the origin of Tap Into Your Talents Academy and what you can expect from us and yeah, I hope you will enjoy it. The Tap Into Your Talents Academy is something that actually already came to me about 16 years ago. I had an idea, a plan. At that point, at that moment, I thought it was just an idea. But later, and especially lately, the last couple of years, I more and more started to realize that it wasn't just an idea, but a vision of something I wasn't aware of that I was actually, yeah, tapping into, and having a glimpse of something that would happen in the future. So I got this idea about multidisciplinary academy on a self-sustainable campus. And I will tell you a little bit about my background so that you know why I had this idea and how this all makes sense. I have a very broad background and mainly in the creative field, creative, social. I also used to do sports a lot, and I used to teach dance as well. So I went to the art academy, and I have studied urban interior architecture. And I also, as you may realize, danced a lot since I was younger. It has been my passion for many years. And music as well. I like to sing a lot and also creating music, writing, arts in all kinds of ways. And I was also very socially active. And as I said before, also, I did sports as well. And after I studied the art academy, there when I got my degree, there were times that were kind of like this, but now it's even more intensive than it was then. But it was also a recession, and I didn't continue what I had studied for. I didn't feel like starting for myself because I didn't feel that like an expert in that field yet in the way that I wanted. But I did do a lot with dancing, and I felt quite quite good about that. And also yeah I yeah people liked it when I danced, and I had also experience in that. So at one point I decided to start teaching dance, and then I started to to go in that area. At one point, to keep it a bit short, um, I got physically injured because I got a cramp in my neck after a dance class because it was I was a dance teacher for at a municipality where I lived, and we were sports stimulators, and we worked with a lot of people from toddlers to adults, and it was wonderful. I really liked um, that job. I really liked doing that, and I had my own special function as a dance teacher as well in that. But at one point, because we also had to lift heavy objects for scaffolding, building scaffolding, and at one point it got too much that apparently for my body that I got a cramp in my neck, and then it flushed through my entire body, and all of a sudden at one point, to keep it short, my body couldn't do anything anymore that I wanted, so it didn't listen to me anymore. Well, before I actually felt like I needed four bodies to channel all the energy I had, all the creative energy, all my potential, all the energy that was inside of me. So I was really active. I had a lot of energy, creativity, etc. And I really felt like, as I said before, like I needed four physical bodies to channel all that energy. And all of a sudden, yeah, my body couldn't do anything anymore. So that was quite a shock, actually, because I really liked what I did, and yeah, in some way it was successful, and yeah, it made me happy as well. But apparently there was another path for me, and then at that point, yeah, I was thrown from the one side to the other, and yeah, um, people didn't know what happened in my body. They didn't know what yeah, what was wrong. So eventually, I was told by a medical expert that I should have to live with it. Okay, so well, you can say that, but if you then don't give any suggestions about how you could do that, it's kind of strange. But I was like, okay, so I shouldn't, you know, I shouldn't, yeah, get too dramatic about it. I'm not a drama queen at all, but just go on. It's not that severe, and yeah, just go on with my life and live on. And of course, I did that, but it wasn't. My body wasn't really happy with it, so it was a very long journey before I really got over it and healed. Um, that was a journey that actually was a search for me, because at one point I was like, okay, then I'm at one point moved back to the place that I was born, and then my search started, that I wanted to yeah, perhaps go further in the creative field again, and start my own business in that. And the funny thing is, although I was never taught to think that way, for me it was always obvious that when I would do something with art or something creative or design or whatever, that I would start for myself with that I would be an entrepreneur, which I didn't go that way. Um, But for me, it was quite obvious that then you do something for yourself as an artist, as a creative being, etc. So, but I also was looking for, for a way to be able to do that for a company or something, as in a job position. Um, well, I've done a lot, and it never came to an extension of my contract, and it felt like, as if there was something wrong with me, because I was always very committed, as I still am, as I've always been in life, because I take life seriously. And although I'm a happy being from inside, as a lot of people know who know me, I also really take life seriously, and I'm a purpose-driven being. So I was really like, okay, so now what? Um, at one point, when I wanted to start in the creative field more again, um, yeah, the government cut all the subsidies, etc., and was an economic crisis again. Oh my god. But so that felt really as a yeah um, 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 I forgot the word. That felt really hard for me, because I felt like this is who and what I am, and if I can't do that anymore, then what? Then what else? What I want to tell you guys is that I am someone that actually, from since I was a little child, I um, what I know now as an adult was have always been naturally very good in manifesting, as people call it nowadays, or perhaps then as well, but I've never heard about the term manifesting until my adult life in that way. But I've been, yeah, I'm, I've always been very natural at um, manifesting, creating, and creating abundance, manifesting and creating from an abundant mindset, as people call it, mindset. Uh, Actually, to me, it doesn't feel like I'm doing it with the mind. It comes from the heart, but the mind also works together with the heart, with the intention to make it happen, of course. But I've always been natural at it, ever since I was a little child. Um, so at that point, I was really like, so what now? Um, yeah, the word I was looking for was disaster. It felt like a disaster to me. And so then, as why I was telling this, that I've always been a natural manifester, is that when all the doors closed in the direction that I wanted to go in, um, all doors started to open in another area that I wasn't that passionate about before, and that is the wellness area. So I had to go there at that point. So then it went all kind of synchronistically, as a lot of times, actually, most of my life, I really, people that know me since I was younger actually are witness of that, um, that a lot of things in my life have always been very synchronistically. At one point, they noticed it and they even told me, like, "Wow, Melody, people have synchronicities in their lives, but what happens in your with you is it's really wow. How do you do it? And it really they really started to notice and were really flabbergasted about it. Like all the synchronicities, it was really extreme. Um, um, like they had never seen or experienced themselves before, but they had never seen with anyone else either. Um, and then, as I said, well, the doors closed where I wanted to go, and the doors opened in the wellness area. So then I started to retrain myself because I had done the work as a dance teacher and sports stimulator before, so I was like, okay, this really resonates, and so then I can continue in that direction and help people with their well-being in that way. And I've always loved to help people, to support them, and to encourage them, and to let them feel good about themselves and about life, etc. And so it was it eventually was a kind of no-brainer that I would retrain myself as a holistic coach and holistic masseur as well. So at the same time, I did the holistic coaching and holistic massage training, and then I combined that for myself. And then afterwards, or actually during study that I did, I started my own practice. What I experienced, what was quite new for me, is that I also very much started to heal from, for example, the massages. That was very healing, and I was really like, wow, I didn't know that. And actually, um, years before someone told me that I should do something with that, with massage, because I was a natural talent, it was said. And I was really like, yeah, but I don't like massaging. Why should I do that? And not to throw it off the table, but I didn't feel anything with that because, yeah, I was, I didn't really feel like that. But this individual, was right about that, about part of it, that I eventually started with that, even though at that point, either it wasn't really like, wow, I'm going to do that. I was really like, okay, so this is what is the right way, what helps me in creating my new path as a holistic coach, holistic healer, and this way I can help people. So I'm going to do this, and it feels good. And there was also a lot of synchronicity in it. So I was like, okay, so this is going to be. And at the point that I started with my practice, and that is where I go back to what I told you guys before, that I about 16 years ago had a vision about this multidisciplinary academy. I'm going to tell you more about that, because all of a sudden, when I started with my practice, that came to the surface again, because I did take it seriously at that point, but I parked it parked it a bit, and other things in my life happened, and I had other priorities, etc. But then at that point, it came to the surface again, and it was a vision about a multidisciplinary academy on a self-sustainable campus, as I said before. And the multidisciplinary thing about it was that I saw I wanted to combine, the artistic beings, the creative beings, and these areas like art, design, dancing, music, and theater, etc. I wanted to combine that with the business side and technology, etc. Because it was about bringing the left-brained and the right-brained beings together, but also, you know, the the matter, the left-brained matter and the right-brained matter, that they, you know, that they come together, and then when you combine them, you can make something even greater out of it. The audience that I was seeing in front of me, that it was meant for, is what I now call now creative healers. Why creative healers? Because also at the academy, the fundament of it was that was the health and well-being part. So it was important that that they all learned how to take good care of themselves, and it was meant for very talented beings that have a mission, that want to live their life purpose in a healthy, conscious, and perhaps even sustainable way. Because the common thing about these people, these beings that come to the Tap Into Your Talents Academy, was that they want to contribute and to heal the planet, take care of it, and also for the next generations, that they that we can leave a legacy, that also the next generations have a good future as well. So that is the core about what the Tap Into Your Talents Academy is originated from. So fast forward, I started my practice, and then bit by bit I started to tell people about that idea, about that plan, what I now realize was a vision. And especially clients in my practice. And actually everyone I told it was very enthusiastic about it and very sincere, and they were really saying, yeah, this is really important, Melody. You should really continue with this, and this is really necessary. So please go on with your plan. And they really supported me in that. And that's when I realized that it wasn't just a plan or an idea. No, that it was really what I later called a master plan. Master plan, of course, because I studied urban interior architecture. So that is a professional term for a big plan on a big scale. So to me, that was a normal way of looking at it. But I've always said, a master plan you don't build by yourself, you don't build on your own. So, and now it is even that I don't see it as a master plan anymore, but it's actually meant to be an empire. And by that, I don't mean a materialistic empire that is, you know, like the emperors of, in history, that the way it has been spoken about, and with a lot of bravura, etc. No, it is really, as I've always said, I'm here to serve the highest good, and I'm here to live my life purpose, and to live my mission, and to leave a legacy that I was here for. So it is, it doesn't come from the ego, as people call it. Actually, what I want to say, ego literally means I in Latin. So, you know, my partner and I always say, we don't have an ego, we are ego. So and by that I mean, you know, a healthy ego. And as I said before, I have aligned myself with the highest purpose, the highest cause, the highest good. Actually, when I was younger, I made a vow to always um, serve and align with the highest good, so that there are no um, so that you don't get me wrong. Um, so I said my partner what I want to tell about who's behind the Tap into Your Talents Academy. So that's me, of course. And at one point, I also met my partner, Ruud. And at first, it was we connected with each other. We met each other via a business network meeting, and yeah, we only connected via LinkedIn, and then we didn't have contact for many months anymore because I was busy, he was busy. I was at points that I had my telephone in my hand and wanted to call him, and he was with a business partner and friend of him, and with the three of us, it actually resonated from the beginning, and I was really like, yeah, we should really do projects together, etc., and work together and this and that. But yeah, things went differently in the beginning, and then the funny thing is that later, after months, Ruth and I met each other spontaneously again, and at a total other event, another business meeting that had nothing to do with the other meeting that we met each other in the first place. And then I started to tell him about my master plan and how I've been working towards it for quite some years now. And actually, when I started my practice, I was thinking big all along. As some people might know, not everyone, Tap into Your Talents Academy is a part of Core Abundant Lifestyle. And Core Abundant Lifestyle is the umbrella company or brand, and it is a holistic vegan lifestyle brand. And so apart from this is Tap into Your Talents Academy. So I've been thinking big from the beginning, and you'll explore more and more about that when you continue your journey with us in whatever way. So then Ruud and I met, and then I started to tell about my plan, and he was like, "Wow, this really resonated with him." And we realized that we were looking at life and the world and actually everything, the universe. Um, that we were looking at it the same way or complementary as well. So for great part, our vision and mission overlapped, but it also is complementary, and we are as well. But first time we were only interested in doing business with each other, and we became friends, but we couldn't ever imagine that would become life partners as well. And that also went very synchronistically. We didn't anticipate it at all, but it had to be that way. You know, it's destiny. So then I also told Ruud, he has a background in IT as well, and also in yeah, he is actually an entrepreneur, a businessman for actually his entire life. And he also did something with health and well-being himself. He was an energetic healer as well, and did something with healthy supplements as well. And that is the healthy supplements is the next time that we met each other spontaneously. So you might realize that there is a lot that resonated. But at some point, I told him I really need a good system for my plan. I really need for my foundation that I'm building. I really need this, and actually from the beginning, he was very committed to make this work as well. So first we wanted to build a joint venture, etc., and then, well. The rest is history. And for the people that know us, they know what adventures we've been through together. And for the people that don't know, you will yeah, you will explore that and experience that as well. um, I will show Ruud as well.
Hi.
So this is Ruud. He's very, very, very important for the business, for actually everything I do and we do. And he is very busy with building the system, the platform. Do you want to tell something yourself?
Yes, we are creating a complete new system with a huge database under it, so that we have in control everything about ourselves. It's very important to do that, because we have to be sure that everything is right, is secure, and exactly fit to the needs of our clients.
Indeed. So this is the man that from the moment that we met each other really supported me in everything. And without him, I couldn't build this strong foundation that I have first been building entirely by myself. And since I met him, Ruud, we're doing this all together. And it's been quite a journey with a lot of challenges that a lot of people really don't know about, because a lot of people aren't actually aware of everything we do.
It's no problem.
But
Yeah,
it's
our challenges.
yes, but it's okay. And it makes that we have a lot of experience, and that we have overwon a lot of experiences, that we can really support other beings with that have their mission, that want to live their life purpose and build a legacy themselves as well. Either with a business, either privately or with a business, it doesn't matter. If you really are mission driven, you really have a purpose, you have a purpose, then we can support you in that when you want support, when you like that. And
when you want to live your life to the max, contact us.
Yes, definitely. So we are supporting these creative healers, and if you don't call yourself that way, if you're a creative being in one way or another, and you really want to take care of the planet and leave a legacy, then and this resonates with you, then it is for you. So at this point, we're building the online academy in business. We're building further on it, and eventually, the plan is, of course, still to have a property with land on it, that we can also do vegan farming on it.
Physical academy.
And with the physical academy, indeed, so that people can come and go if they want for treatments, consultancy, retreats, workshops, and all kinds of stuff. But eventually, when it's desired, that they can also live there. But it's a self-sustainable community. It is a vegan community. That is our core, our foundation. It doesn't mean that people that come to us have to be vegan, but we do everything from a vegan standpoint, and our core values, and sustainable as much as possible, because sustainability is a topic that is quite broad, and you can view it from very many different perspectives, and it's all great, and it would be wonderful. We're always open to connect with people and to collaborate. So also when you feel like collaborating, please, and it resonates with you,
Yes.
then please contact us, because we would really love to connect with people that want to work with us as well. And we have built an amazing network, an amazing community already, but it's getting even better and more wonderful. Okay, so if you also feel like, okay, I feel kind of stuck in my life, I know I have a mission, I know I have a purpose, I'm a creative being, and I really want to help the planet and all the living beings that deserve it, then but you don't really know what direction to go in yet, or perhaps you don't even know yet who you are yourself, and you want to explore that first, and that is also the start, because we always say,
or you just want to cooperate and don't do it all on your own.
Yes, indeed.
You're welcome.
And if you want to find your true path from authenticity, then definitely contact us. You can also book a free strategy call with us, so that we can explore if you really want to be coached by us, or consultancy, if you want to do a trajectory with us and you really feel that we can help you, then definitely contact us, or subscribe for the free strategy session. I will put a link together with this video. So we're really looking forward to building this all together with you, with the guys who it resonates with. And we're really excited. It's getting more wonderful and beautiful all together. The physical community is definitely going to be there as well, but we're really in progress, and it's all there. We have built a strong foundation, and then the rest will come as well. So if you have any suggestions or resonate with us in whatever way, just come to us, contact us, connect with us, and we can explore whatever is possible. So for now, thank you for attending. Thank you for your attention. Thank you for all your wonderful good vibes, because there's a lot of good vibes here. And with the people that we are connected with, and it's going to be amazing. So thank you for that, and let's celebrate life together. And definitely, when you need help as well, really, please contact us, because together you can reach a lot, and then you don't have to feel alone anymore. And have no shame, have no embarrassment at all, because we can handle everything. But it's only for the people that resonate. Okay, so we would say until soon.
See you soon.
And lots of love from us. Bye bye.
Bye bye.